This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Progress. Nature to man. Man to machine. The path to our future. Oscorp. The Oscorp of today is evolving, and innovative technology needs a guiding hand. Under the direction of Dr. Alistair Smythe, the betterment and security of human life has become our one goal. His mastery of nanotechnology and macro-robotics will guide Oscorp Industries to a better and brighter tomorrow.
Nanobots. What are they? Imagine a robot. Now imagine 400 of them, standing on a dime. A microscopic army working on a molecular level. Their size is their strength, and their potential is limitless.
The leadership of Dr. Alistair Smythe will usher in a new era of progress for Oscorp and mankind.
Oscorp. A new company with the name you trust.
Welcome everyone to another Gamefly rental by me, Valdemar. This time we are playing The Amazing Spider-Man based off the recent movie of this year, 2012. Now I've ruined the timelessness of this video. Oh well. I thought about after beating Edge of Time, I thought why not just do another Spider-Man game as well. And this is it, The Amazing Spider-Man. Let's get started, shall we? Let's see, let's check the settings, see if I need okay, there we go. See, there's superhero, hero, human. We'll just go with hero. That sounds like the standard. Just brightness. No, I think it's good. Subtitles. Yes, I want those on because I have bad hearing, so I need to make sure I can. Oh, vibration off. I hate vibration. It just ruins the experience for me. Anything in the extras? No, that's unlockable characters and stuff like that. All right. What is in store for the new Spider-Man? Since this is another retelling story, this will be Spider-Man from scratch. Ooh, I didn't know Spider-Man was 50. Wow. I missed playing during August. Oh well. Anyway, let's start off with the new look on Spider-Man. How he starts out. A new story. New game. I thought I already chose difficulty. Hero.
Peter, what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you out of this asylum.
But you put me here, and with good reason. I can't...
I know, it's crazy. But time's running out, Connors. Something bad has happened. Something really bad.
Oh, by the way, just to let you know, this takes place right after the movie does, so it's actually not your standard movie game where you play basically as during the movie. This plays afterwards, so there might be some spoilers, so if you haven't seen The Amazing Spider-Man yet, you may not want to watch some of this. It doesn't spoil it badly, it's just, if you're, certain things are going to happen in it, but by this point, when I'm playing it, you've probably already seen it. It's been months since rogue scientist Curt Connors unleashed the lizard upon the upstanding citizens of New York City. Completely absolved of any wrongdoings in the eyes of the public, Oscorp has moved on to promoting the acts of its newest brilliant mind, Alistair Smythe. Which, if I remember correctly, usually in the comics he works as the Kingpin's assistant or scientist. But we'll see how they promote him in this game. Alright, let's begin.
progress.
Hey there.
Hey.
Thanks for coming with me, Pete. You're brave. We're gonna have to be careful here. I'm not supposed to be here after hours.
I hope it's better than the first time I snuck in. That was not fun.
We're not sneaking. We're investigating. Weird things happen here after hours. Stuff that Dr. Smythe's trying to get rid of. He's not a bad guy, you know? He wants to turn this company around.
Yeah, that's what the video said. So, what exactly is rotten in the state of Oscorp?
I think they're continuing Dr. Connor's work. Cross-species experiments. Come on.
Whoa now. Like, making more lizards?
Making more everything. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out tonight. Oscorp has the geniuses and the resources. Why can't it be a benefit to people? That's why I came back. And Dr. Smythe wants to change things.
I know. His brilliant research will usher in a new era for all humanity.
Huh. Okay, just wait a second.
Nature to man. Man to machine. The path to our future.
Well, we're definitely safe out here, because we'll never get in.
We're in.
Today is evolving.
Keep your head down.
Technology needs a guiding hand.
Wow, look at all this. I knew Dr. Smythe was the nanobot guy, but I had no idea he had big bots too. I can't believe you get to play with this stuff every day.
It never gets old.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh my god. This could be proof they're continuing Connor's work.
You were the one that had to sedate him. How can he still move like that? I'm sorry. I gave him everything we had.
Is everyone okay? Gwen? You all right?
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Smythe.
Hey, you kids are in big trouble. What are you doing
It's
here?
okay. It's okay. They're with me. What are you doing here, Gwen? You know you're not supposed to be here after hours. Especially with a guest.
Dr. Smythe, I am so sorry. This is my friend, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. I've heard about you.
I'm hearing a lot about you tonight.
So, why are you here?
I'm totally to blame, Doc. I'm amazed at what you've done with Oscorp. When I heard about the changes you were making, you know, nanobots, I wanted to see them for myself.
You worked with Connors, right? Funny finding you here now as I waste my time trying to dispose of these cross-species.
So this is a cross-species? You promised me that all of Connor's work was over. How many more do we keep here?
I told you the truth, Gwen. The experiments have stopped, just not as early as I'd hoped. No more humans turning into animals like Connors did. But what you see here is what happens when an animal gets a nice dose of human DNA. Here, follow me. I trust you'll keep everything you see in the strictest confidence.
Another one of these cross-species?
This is crazy. The lizard almost destroyed the city. What rational mind would continue to create these things?
Changing the ethics of a large corporation takes time. Now, some scientists argue that these pathetic creatures have some benefit, but they lost that argument. As of tonight, these cross-species disappear. We're shipping them to our biolab for safe disposal. Out of sight, out of mind.
Has this thing eaten today?
It always looks like that. They went farther with Connor's work than we realized. The species in this room are incredibly dangerous and highly contagious. Hence the containment units.
Hey, where'd he go? Come on out, little fella.
That little fella is a walking disease. Any direct contact with it leads to infection. Infection leads to death. Or becoming a cross-species yourself. I want to keep you human, Parker. Let's keep moving.
Is there a cure?
Well, for these things, no. They were never human to begin with. They were born in a petri dish. For the poor humans it infects, unfortunately not. Attempts to develop an antidote have been unsuccessful. I don't want to seem cruel, but you have to understand, that thing is pure vermin. Creatures like this brought Europe to its knees with the plague.
Well, I don't think he likes me.
That's strange. It only reacts like that when it's around other... I mean...
Other handsome guys like me? I'm used to it.
Unlike robots, biological creatures are unpredictable.
I much prefer things I can control.
Unpredictable, huh? What is that? An iguana? This has to be the strangest office tour I've ever been on.
Don't worry, Parker. Our next stop is the nanobot lab. Once you see it, you won't want to leave.
Excuse me, Dr. Smythe. I need someone with special clearance to help me take this down to B sector.
I don't have time for this. Gwen, maybe it's a good thing you're here. You can deal with some of this bureaucratic nonsense. A punishment for trespassing. Go with him and catch up with us when you're done.
Doctor, I think I'll escort her. You know, make sure she doesn't get eaten.
I understand. The beast is as enthralled by beauty as man is. Meet me in the lab when you're done. And don't wander. It's an order, Miss Stacy.
Sure, Dr. Smythe. Come on, Pete.
Great meeting you, Doctor.
Likewise, Parker.
Is that... You gotta be kidding me. That's taking things a little far, isn't it?
It's a terrible legacy, but Dr. Smythe says we're putting it in the past. I believe him.
What the what?
What did you do to it?
I didn't do anything.
Peter, I think it senses your blood. It knows.
It's clearly reacting to something. I've never... Oh my god! You're breaking the glass! It's breaking out!
This is my fault. I shouldn't have brought you here.
I can help.
Dr. Smythe, something is wrong. Specimen Unit 4 is breaking out.
They're all breaking out. Give up. Everyone, evacuate now.
Help!
Yeah, I'll sign a waiver later. I can help.
Sorry, kid. You gotta clear this area.
I'm not leaving you.
Dr. Connors started this, and I want to finish it on my terms. Peter, you can't help.
Someone else can.
One. The rat. We gotta put a stop to it.
What do we do?
Emergency shutdown. My robots take control now.
What are you doing? What?
Peter! Peter!
No. This can't be happening. No. Gwen, look at me. Gwen!
Emergency shutdown initiated. Quarantine
No!
section 3.
How do we open this thing? No!
Section 313.
All right, we are back.
Gwen, are you okay?
I'll be fine, thanks. Get me to the quarantine area. I can help you save the other scientists from there.
80 to jump. Woo! Thanks for telling me, game. Anyway, we are now helping Gwen get out of here.
Look like they want to eat me for lunch.
They've been programmed to defend us against cross-species, which I guess you technically are. So, yeah, watch out, Pete.
All right then. Looks like always, Spider-Man is at the beginning of what the big cause is, and it looks like it's a weird cross-species creatures of some sort.
Get you out of here.
It's not working. It got me.
God, look at those scientists trying to fight for their lives. Hee hee hee. Silly people.
Let go of me.
Oh, well, that sucks for him. All right, bye. Ooh, evidence unlocked. Okay.
Maybe you can web swing across.
I'm Spider-Man. Don't tell me what to do. All right, fine. It's a tutorial. Whatever.
These things get out.
There goes Rhino.
I don't want to think about what ifs right now.
Yeah, it looks like in this version of it, it's not humans with like outfits like the Rhino and lizards. Well, the lizard's always been a cross-species creature, but in this case, they're all animals that have been hit with human DNA, I assume. So.
More robots! Watch out!
Stay here, baby. I'm gonna help them out. Uh-oh.
Does every robot have to attack me?
Alright, let's get him.
You know the score.
Okay, so Y to dodge. X to attack.
Time for some discipline. I call this one Cavalcade of Bruises.
Boom!
Okay, Gwen. I'm a light packer. Time to get out of here.
Okay, this is how you, well, that's kind of cool, actually. Specific areas have, like, jumping areas, and you can use that to get to specific spots quicker. That's kind of cool. Anyway, for those who joined me on my last adventure, I played Beenox's Edge of Time. Well, this time I'm playing Beenox's Amazing Spider-Man, so same people did this. Alright, so where do I go now? No, I don't know where to go. No, I'm just kidding. There it is. Anyway, it looks like the fighting is kind of more similar to the Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. If you haven't played those games are fantastic, by the way. But anyway, it seems like it. Oop. There goes Scorpion. If you're not familiar with Scorpion, well, there's his alternate counterpart anyway. He was Jonah Jameson helped fund to basically put a human with like Scorpion suit or something like that to kill Spider-Man. But unfortunately, the Scorpion went a little bit rogue and little robot. Anyway, rogue, and Jonah Jameson almost got in trouble for it in the comics anyway. And Rhino, I forgot his actual name, but he's also a guy in a suit too.
Great, Oscorp security system. Quarantine's on the other side. Stay here, Gwen. I'll come back to get you.
All right, let's see what we got here. Kind of reminds me of Edge of Time, messing with computers and put viruses on it and stuff like that. Time to put My Little Pony on it. Anyway. Okay. So it basically makes it easier to go through stuff, so a little bit more organized than just trying to jump up there myself. So that's pretty cool.
Nice one, Peter. Find a way to open the sealed door from the other side.
Oh wow, look at all this barrels of badness. There we go. Oh, in this version, Peter's got web shooters, like actual like inventions of his to shoot webbing out. Unlike the Sam Raimi version, which is like actually a part of him. And if you want to know the truth, the web shooters are the actual canon for Spider-Man. Just Raimi decided to use an actual mutation and make it a little bit easier for the story, which I understand. Okay, interact with what? Oh, okay, it interacts and get theirs faster. I got you. I put this song Never Ends on there. That'll help them out. As in terms of the movie, I did like the movie. Probably not as much as the Raimi ones, but it's a. I'm kind of curious about that actually. Oh, whoops. Well, it didn't look like there was any things down there. I guess you can't do anything with that. Okay. I thought I could. It looked like it was something that was able to be messed with. Ooh, more evidence. I guess those are the unlockables in this game, which I probably already missed quite a few, but eh. Oh. Oh, I did. It just closed. Gotcha. I am so smart, Voldemort. I am so smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T. And more dot crawling, of course. At least this time we don't get to see his rear end, which is nice. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. So that's a way to get out of combat quickly if you're in trouble, is web retreating. That's kind of neat. And of course, like all Spider-Mans, if those little sensors pop up, it means dodge it, otherwise you shall get hurt. So yeah, pretty simple. They made the combat a lot easier.
How you like me now?
Did he just pull up his britches when he fell back down? I think he did. He's just like, yeah, I'm the great Spider-Man, whatever. I can kick your rear end any day of the week. Alright, nothing else in here, I guess. Okay, let's keep going. And we're back where we started earlier. Let's go find Gwen and get out of here. Save that nice blonde head.
Okay, Gwen. I'm getting you to safety.
Thanks, Pete.
So I have to go back, right? I assume so. I'm so used to games telling me what to do that it makes me become stupider, I think. Yay.
I need to get the others before this really gets out of hand.
Pete, I think we both know that this is already out of hand. Dr. Smythe will have some answers. Find him.
I'll try, but Gwen, I have to ask, what's gonna happen to you?
I don't know, but it's not going to be good. I'm infected, Pete. We all are. You remember what happened to Connors? This only leads to one thing.
But what about the antidote? If it worked before, then...
Connors was exposed to an earlier strain. You couldn't even call it a virus back then. It's evolved, mutated. There's no antidote to cure this.
What if I stop all the cross-species?
There's no question they should be stopped, but even if they are, there's still a risk that the virus will spread.
Gwen, stay calm. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, okay? We'll figure it out. I'll find Dr. Smythe and the others. Hopefully, it's not too late.
Wait, Peter. Take the Oz phone on the table.
The what?
It's the name of the Oscorp phone. It's still a prototype, but at least I'll be able to call you.
Okay. I'll get back as soon as I can.
So we've grabbed the Oz phone. Ooh, and that's where we use it to upgrade and stuff like that. Let's see what we got. So I've got one to choose from. Okay. Let's see, do more damage. Surprise damage. Bounce around. Combat boost. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, well, gotta go with attack to start out with, I think. And then, let's see. See, we got 80 to spend, so really the only thing we can get is web strength. So let's do that. Keep them webbed up a bit longer. Game stats. Okay. And email. Attention all Oscorp personnel. Evacuate Oscorp Tower immediately. If you have been in contact with cross-species specimens, please proceed to the quarantine facility. How nice. Oh, we can actually listen to it. Let's listen to it really quick.
Mr. Smythe, I presume.
The one and only?
Welcome to Oscorp, sir. I'm sorry Mr. Osborn couldn't join us today.
A shame, really, on such an important day.
How much do you know about what transpired here?
I know we can blame Kurt Connors for all of it. I'm not surprised.
You know Dr. Connors personally?
Unfortunately. They say our brilliance as it pertains to our respective fields somewhat equals one another. Big difference being I have a conscience, and I lack a tail.
Ha ha ha. Apparently he knew Kurt Connors, maybe in his school days or something. Who knows?
I don't understand this. Why do you continue to pursue Connor's research after all that's happened?
Well, you must admit, Dr. Morbius and his colleagues made some compelling arguments. Enough to convince the decision makers to keep the research going.
Ah, and how's that working out for them?
They simply couldn't match Connor's skills. And eventually they couldn't control his specimens.
That's why my first order of business will be getting rid of those beasts.
I think Morbius is actually the, who becomes like the vampire or whatever.
Did Smythe make it?
Yes, I got him and the other scientists to the quarantine. But they're all infected.
And the cross species? Where are they?
I tried to stop them, but they escaped.
Well, you caught me, the lizard. Why should these creatures be any different?
You have no idea.
I assume this is like kind of a backwards where he's talking to like Kurt Connors as he's telling him up to a point. So at some point we'll probably run into Connors. So, let's see, Oscorp is your friend. Spiderman explains to Connors what's happened a few hours ago as he struggles to fight and contain the cross-species now loose in Manhattan. Interesting. Let's begin. Ooh, the city. Oh my god! Ah! Gotcha, folks.
Gwen, you okay?
I don't know. I have to stay at Oscorp till we find an antidote. We can't risk spreading the infection to the outside.
I know someone who can help.
Be careful, Pete. Dr. Smythe is programming his robots to capture all cross species. That may include you.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! What is that?
Okay, apparently it's cell phone access. Get to the earthquake's epicenter. Spider-Man explains the encounters that happened a few hours ago as he struggles to fight and contain the cross speed. Oh, I just said that. Let's see what we got. There's that one? Okay. Email. News from your favorite nephew. Hi, Peter. I'm glad you have a pleasant time in Manhattan, but you do know that you'll have to be back here as soon as Stan returns from his vacation. I miss you, Aunt May. Oh, yeah, Stan is the guy who the apartment is renting, and it's actually Stan Lee plays him in the movie. It's fantastic. Update. Hey, Pete, still in quarantine? They're really keeping us in the dark here. Dr. Smythe keeps fighting with Oscorp heads about how to contain these things. They don't want an epidemic. Still no cure for us. We're still stuck in quarantine room, Pete. They tried some sort of cure on us today. It didn't work. You know this just happened like 4 hours ago, right? Pete, I heard a conversation between Smythe and the board of directors. They decided to attack cross-species of Smythe's robots. Careful, Pete. They'll attack you, too. Great.
Huh. I think I'm gonna love this phone.
Alright, well, let's check out the earthquake epicenter since it's really not much to explore right now. It looks like this game takes from the old Spider-Man 1 game from PS2. By that I mean you just grab onto random stuff. Like just hanging on to nothing. Just.
As you can see, the creature has stopped its rampage in the center of the park. Now that we can have a good look, we can confirm this is not the same reptilian creature that recently terrorized Manhattan. Strangely, it's... Get to the helicopter!
Get to the chopper! Oh dear.
Okay, Smythe. This is a little bit of overkill.
All species detect and engage.
Hey, come back! I'm pretty sure he's talking to you, right?
Oh dear.
This is not
Uh-oh.
good.
Alright, I guess we gotta destroy those little thingies. Man, this is a big, huge robot. It's ridiculous. Ow. Now I just gotta find more of those, there we go, there's another one. Bam. I assume they're like sensors or something like that. Oh, there it is. Oh. Aha, gotcha. What you got now? That was easy for Spider-Man. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Woo. Ow. I guess in this game, there's no health bar. It's just like how red it gets, I guess. Which is fine.
It's now or never. I gotta hit this guy.
Okay. I don't think they should leave the buttons in, I think. You know, you should kind of guess that that's his spider sense that you need to do. Uh-oh. Alright, just gotta wait for him to open his head again. He's firing his laser! Find the laser! Oh, ow. That was not fun. Alright, the other set of eyes. What's a spider without his eyes? Good old spider sense, you're awesome. Now you can't see anything. Oh boy. Guess we gotta destroy those things now. Right? I assume. Okay, that's how you...
How do you like that?
Okay. Ow! Ah, stop it! Let's keep moving before we're crushed to death. Ow! Oh, I failed. No! My first fail of the game. Why? Why? Oh, he's picking up all these, like, tumbler things or whatever. Butter in my coffee? What? Let's do it again, shall we? Great. And let's not fail this time. No! Failing already? Ah! It's got so much butter. Okay, there we go. Let's keep going. Blast.
Nice. Now for the other one.
There we go.
I'm putting an end to this. Any last words before I put you in the scrapyard? And here it comes. Open your mouth. Wider. Nice!
And you're dead. I was about to say, what happened? What? And so, Chapter 2 starts. With cross-species loose in the city and no cure to help the infected scientist, Spider-Man has no other choice but to team up with an old friend or enemy. This is gonna get weird. Awkward.
So, my fellow biologists are responsible. Those vultures. I wonder if Michael Morbius led the charge. Nice enough guy, but no one else seemed more interested in my research. Always insisted I focus on bats instead of reptiles for some reason.
No Batman out there, Doc. That's just ridiculous. There is a rat, though. And that rhymes, anyway.
And I'll bet that one's particularly contagious. You see, it's not the new cross-species themselves that alarm me so much as the deadly virus that's resulted as a side effect. And you say it's infected half my former colleagues.
And Gwen.
And Gwen. And our only hope is what? Alistair Smythe and his band of killer robots? They destroy the city worse than the virus could ever hope to. There has to be another way.
Well, you don't think I broke in here just to tell you the good news, do you?
Wait. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Really? Spider-Man breaking out the lizard from his cage? Who's the crazy one here?
I'm through discussing this. Time to make a decision.
Wait. If you do this, you must promise me. No matter what happens, when it's all over, you must bring me back here. Now, let's go before my medication wears off and I realize how insane this situation really is.
As soon as I get this door open, you run as fast as you can, okay?
Right. Got it.
Alright, we gotta break Connors out of jail. Great. The villain from the last game, we gotta work with them. They're an odd couple, but we'll save that for the next part. I thank you all for watching me and joining me on this startup of The Amazing Spider-Man. I know everyone's already played it before, but if you're watching me because you like me, that's just awesome. Anyway, I'll see you at the next part. Thank you all for watching and enjoy. See ya.